Okay guys, welcome back to the journey. This is episode 11. As you can see, we get to start off with some free training. So you don't get this a lot, but it's just basically where you can choose your own drills to do just for a training session. It's actually pretty good, and it always takes me so long to decide which drills to actually do. First I was thinking, should I go for something different? Drills that I just don't really usually get to do. But then I thought, I need to focus on what I'm bad at, and that is penalties. I have gotten better at them. I've kind of sussed my way of taking penalties is to keep the arrow on, because that's what I struggle with. It's just the sensitivity, like the actual power I feel is right. It's just the sensitivity that I can't get used to of the direction. So we start off with some free kicks. Again, this is just so that, like, when you think about when we go back to Arsenal, we're going to be... I really want Hunter to do more. I want him to not just be a striker that gets all the goals, but be a striker that helps out from set pieces. Be just Mr. Reliable, to be honest, and be that person that... whether the club is Aston Villa or Arsenal, that club relies on. And I want him to, take control of that. I did this by accident, by the way, that one there. But yeah, I want him to be that person that Arsenal just rely on. And luckily enough, in order to do that, I need to take over free kicks and penalties, because we want Hunter to just score as many goals as possible. I mean, isn't that the whole aim, basically? Whilst doing other bits as well. We've done quite well, because we've got a couple of assists to our name, and we've also shown we're quite good with passing and stuff, which is really, really helpful. But yeah, I think if we can prove that we're good at free kicks and get good at penalties as well, we'll be alright. Moving on to penalties, yeah, it's this little arrow that I need. I don't lie at all that I'm not the best FIFA player. I'm definitely not the best FIFA player, and I'm definitely not the best female FIFA player. I can't even claim that sort of title either, to be honest. But what I struggle with penalties as well is the height. It's all changed. It's all really changed. We managed to smash through it. I think it's just one of them where just keep practicing, like literally just get used to them. I don't think it's the fact that they're difficult. I think it's more of the fact that they are just so different. And it is just all about getting used to it. Quick social media catch up for anybody that's interested. I'm not going to read them. I never do. And yeah, we move on to our game, guys. Straight in. We're at Villa Park, St James's Park, sorry. Playing against Newcastle United. Now this game was such a pain in the arse. It's one of them games where you have so many chances and just can't hit the back of the net. It felt like it was going that way. Darlow had an absolute blinder, as you will see here. Start of the game, we're creating chances early on, and look at this, hits the bar. I'm not sure who, I think it's Baker. Or somebody, I don't know, who gets the last shot there, and then how that doesn't go in is beyond me. And we just in games like this, you literally can't give up. You've just got to keep creating chances and just hope that eventually one goes in the back of the net. There are games where, unfortunately, that isn't the case. That you create loads and loads of chances and still it ends up a 0-0 draw. But luckily enough, this game, that didn't happen. I mean, we were very close to going through there, in fairness. Hunter had an absolute blinder in this game. That was a poor pass there, but he does go on to intercept it back, to which we get another little chance from. And just chance after chance, and honestly it was one of those games where I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to win this game. But you've got to have faith in the youngster that is Alex Hunter. You've just got to have faith in him, and that is why. Great header, as EA kindly tell us there in the top right corner. Was a nice header, to be honest. I went and celebrated with, I think it's Richie Delat, who crossed the ball into us. I had to go and thank him for that, because that was a great cross from him. But a good header from Hunter as well. He made it look so easy, and that's the power header trait in full force there. Really good. Giroud would be proud of that header, Alex Hunter. After that, again, this was... We should be hitting the target there, shouldn't we, really? I'm going to let him off because he had to kind of twist and turn and then just hack at it last chance. But yeah, I thought I had the game in the bag. Honestly, I genuinely did not see this coming. It was just a move that happened from nowhere. Then it was one of them where as soon as it got to Amiobi, and I'd already brought the Aston Villa keeper out a little bit, I thought, oh my god, this is going in, and it went in. And it actually ended a 1-1 draw, which I was gutted about. I was really gutted, really bitter actually. It's a good job I didn't film live commentary because the language would have been foul. I was gutted that I dropped such what should have been an easy win.
Alex, your form, I think it is in a good moment, no?
Everything's just clicking into place out there, Dino. Like I don't even have to think about it.
That is the key, Alex. Do not overthink. Just to play. Keep up with the good work.
Bit of praise from the boss. It's always nice. We get a good rating in the game, and luckily enough, our efforts were thanked by the boss. Yeah, we should have had more goals, definitely, and I was honestly really gutted. No disrespect to Newcastle, by the way, and I didn't mean that it should have been an easy game because of Newcastle. I mean because of the amount of chances that we had and the lack of chances that Newcastle had. You know, we should have buried that game. We just simply didn't take all of our chances. And part of that was Hunter's fault as well. So, chance to redeem ourselves up against Liverpool at Anfield in the cup. At this point, I'm thinking, no, it's not going to happen at all. I just thought there's no way I'm even going to get a draw here or anything, and I hope that it goes for extra time penalties or a replay or whatever. It genuinely confuses me, by the way. I do get confused at which stage you get a replay and you don't. Honestly, to add to my dismay, Marnie just hammers in a first goal for Liverpool. I really like him. I think he's been one of the buys of the summer. Marnie, really rate him.
Where they look dangerous.
But I mean, I was so angry, and I just kind of thought, right, I've just got to go for it, because it's one of them where you have, like, you're coming up against Liverpool. I just thought, I've just got to go for it. I've got nothing to lose at this point. It's at Anfield. We were 1-0 down. I went for it, and bang, Alex Hunter as well. We ran to celebrate with, I believe that is Amavi, the fullback. I believe that's what he looks like in FIFA 17. And yeah, we run to celebrate with him. If my voice sounds a little bit hoarse, it's because I've got a bit of a sore throat going on. I've just started with a cold, which is great, because I'm just on holiday at the minute. I will be on holiday when you guys are watching this anyway. But yeah, 2-1, guys. Did you see that? Honestly, I really didn't see this coming. Hunter with yet another header. Great to see. It was a lovely header as well. Honestly, he must be absolutely buzzing right now. Beating Liverpool 2-1. This is showing Arsenal what they're missing out on. In this situation, I keep doing this a lot, and I think it's because I'm selfish with Hunter, in total honesty. I probably should have squared it. Decided to be less selfish with Hunter and try and score with somebody else. And I think his name is. He's got a strange name, so it's Murphy. I think he's got a double barrel name. Sorry, Aston Villa fans. Hepburn Murphy, that's the one. But he's a good player, to be fair. He's pretty good in FIFA. again, we had a chance to get a hat-trick for Hunter, and it just tells us just to keep trying. There's that bit of motivation that you need. Went close another time afterwards again. Honestly, like after 2-1 up, we just started hammering Liverpool. You'd think that Liverpool would try to get back in it. And I'm sorry if you're a Liverpool fan watching this, but Liverpool was dreadful. After that first Mane goal, as soon as we equalised with Hunter, it was a different game. It all changed. But what a game for Hunter. Picks up man of the match. And fantastic performance, 2 goals against a Premier League club. This is what I was trying to say. How good is this, looking from Arsenal's perspective now, saying, oh wow, Hunter is scoring against Premiership teams. That is a sign of a player that could do well in the Premier League. You know, I'm just thinking maybe that's the way they'll see it. So, but I'm not sure if I want to leave Aston Villa. Like, obviously we'll return from loan, but there's a lot of talk about being recalled. And I think I'd actually rather stick through it with Villa until the end of the season and then go back with Arsenal, new season, back at Arsenal. I just feel like it'd be better then. But we'll wait and see anyway. Some improvements on the attributes and the overall rating as well there, guys. And we are back at our nice apartment. And that does bring me to the end of this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. A quick social media thing on the side there. If any of you are interested, I will go through them now. Nice to do this on the outro actually, because I can just do my outro and you guys can read if you know, because nobody really cares about outros. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Obviously subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave a like rating if you did enjoy the video, and also drop any comments that you've got in general. And with that being said, I don't know why I went to settings there. I was trying to show you guys what's coming up in the next episode. So we'll be playing against Derby to kick us off with. Then, well, we're currently second in the league, so hopefully we can beat Derby, who are 6th. And yeah, see you guys in that one.